Guys, welcome back to the vlog. I hope everyone's happy and healthy out there. I hope you're taking care of yourselves, and yeah, I hope you're taking care of each other. Okay, for today's episode, so since starting my new project here, which are actually just they're hanging up out there, and if you want more details, I'm going to put a link to it somewhere in the corners. Anyway, so since starting that new project here, I've been reflecting a little bit on ways that I could potentially fuck up the fade process. And so for you guys, I've put together a list of 5 guaranteed for me, ways that you can fuck up raw denim jeans. Now the first one, and the one that can be seen as being slightly controversial, and indeed the whole reason that this little fade experiment with TCB got going, is washing your jeans too soon. And I will caveat this by saying that this is just my opinion. This is the whole reason that we've got this fading experiment going on. But if we wash it too soon, too often, then I just feel that the denim becomes a little bit limp and the fades become a little bit lifeless. I mean, you've not given the fades enough chance to really bed in. You've not given them enough chance to get like a lot of contrast. So when you do finally wash them, the differences between the faded parts, the whiskers, the honeycombs, or around the pockets, they are not going to be nearly as stark, and it's going to lead to what I think about as like a vintage fade, but also just not that dynamic. Now the flip side of washing your jeans too soon is never washing your jeans. You see, when you never wash your jeans, well, you stink. And that's not the only thing that's bad. These nudies I wore for 18 months straight without washing, didn't do a soak, wore them to 3 continents, wore them to a lot of continents, and yet the fades are sick, but the denim, it was detrimental to the denim. Denim needs water, it needs to be hydrated, otherwise it just dries out and it gets really, really brittle. Also, like all of the dirt and the grime and the grit and like just the particulate matter, it gets like really deep into the fibers, and it's like a little like grinding paste from the inside out. So what you tend to find happening is just, you get these weird, like where the fade lines are, where the wear lines are, it just disintegrates, it just like falls apart, it sort of puffs out. And that's very, very hard to repair, because overall, all of the structure of the denim around there is just very, very weak. So you repair one part and you're like the little Dutch boy, you're just like fingers in holes. And yeah, did I mention you stink? You really, really, really stink. I got back from Turkey after like an extended stint there, and I'd be wearing them, it was the winter, so I could wear denim quite a lot there. But like on and off buses, on and off trains, all around all these bazaars. Yeah, I think I got in, put my bag down, my flatmate looked at me directly and was like, it's either you or the jeans, like wash the jeans or move out. So I washed the jeans, and then I saw the colour of the water. So I washed them in the bath and I saw the colour of the water that came out of them. And this was enough to convince me never, ever, ever to do the no wash things. Guys, so this is the way to do it. You get your new jeans, sans-frised or unsanfrised. Initial soak, put them in the tub for a little while. Just get that starch out, get that extra indigo out. It's not going to do them any damage. Then you get 6 months. You get 6 months, and then you start washing them. Now the third way you can mess up your raw denim jeans, and I'm guessing this is the one that I'm going to get absolutely no argument from any denim head out there, is putting them in the washing machine without turning them inside out. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a massive, massive fan of machine washing. Just before you put them in the machine, make sure you turn them inside out. Bang. 30 degrees, gentle wash cycle, done. Oh, and soap. You need soap as well. And in fact, it's my preferred way to wash my jeans. But if you don't turn them inside out, what happens is that the denim creases as it's being forced on the inside of the drum on the spin cycle, so getting all the water out. And in that crease, it also forces all of the dye out. And so you get these really nasty looking random vertical fade lines. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about that. Believe me, I know, because I did it with these jeans by accident. Now the fourth thing, and actually arguably the most important, is not noticing the signs and symptoms of when you need to repair your jeans. Now denim wears out. It's just a fact of life. Even your like 32-ounce reinforced with titanium Kevlar filaments, even that at some certain point is going to wear through. And if you catch it just before it does wear through, and there's certain like very distinct signs and symptoms of this, if you catch it before this happens, it's just going to make your life a lot easier, it's going to make the repair a lot easier, and that's going to lead to your jeans lasting longer, and jeans that last longer get sicker fades. So I've got two pairs of jeans here. One is just indicative of me never listening to my own advice, and the other one is an example of a pair of jeans that's right in the cusp of needing repaired. Right, so these Banzaks, they looked like these Momentaros. And then it was just one single time that I wore them. Just really one single time. I had to go and take a photo shoot for Leonard wearing the Banzak jeans. And so that was just cycling to the photo shoot, doing the photo shoot, cycling back. And it went from this to this in just that short time. And this is going to be so much more difficult for the guy who I'm going to send it to repair than it would have been if I'd sent them when it was still at this level. That's why I've not been wearing these Momos too much recently, because they're really in need of repair, and through this whole corona thing I've not been able to do that. So yeah, when you see your jeans at this level, then just stop wearing them directly and go and get them repaired. There's also another very, very good way to tell. You take your jeans, you have a look at the crotch, and you hold them up to the light, and that just shows you all of the places that are really getting worn through, worn thin, and they're going to need repair in the next few weeks, few months, whatever. So just keep an eye on that. Your jeans are going to last longer. It's going to make things easier for you. Now the fifth and last thing that was really going to fuck up your raw denim jeans is just worrying about them far too much. These things are meant to be used and abused. Denim is really tough stuff, despite what I told you about the crotch blowouts. It really is tough stuff. And worrying about them too much is just going to negatively impact your experience with them. These things are meant to be fun. It's meant to be a log of your lifestyle, and your lifestyle is meant to dictate how the fades come out. Not like, they should not dictate your lifestyle. If it rains, let them get wet. If it's in a smoky bar, then just like hang them outside and let them air out for a couple of days. If you spill ramen on them like Rio did, wash them. Even if it's like a week in, wash them. They can take it, trust me. Just don't wash them too often. Don't spill ramen in your crotch too often either. But the main point here is to really enjoy these things. Enjoy this fading process. And that means just not being too cautious, not being too uncomfortable with what's going to happen to your jeans. I know, guys, these things are expensive, and I know you're excited for the fades, but just don't baby them. And there we go. That is 5 things that you can avoid so you don't fuck up your fantastic jeans and you get some amazing fades. That easy. Guys, if you enjoyed what was going on here today, it'd be great if you could subscribe. If you hit that bell icon, you get notified whenever I drop a video. All the links to the social media and all the other good stuff is in the description below. And I'll see you in the next vlog.